Thursday night baseball now from Oriole Park here in Baltimore. Tonight, it's the home opener for this new season between the Seattle Mariners and the Baltimore. Who's going to win the battle between these two? And now a right-hander up and throwing in the Baltimore bullpen. Leonis Martin is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0. 1-0 count. Here it is. Looks at a sinker there that drops in 1-1. And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. And this will miss as well, so he's in danger of losing the leadoff man here tonight. It's 3-1 now. That's lifted the other way out to left. Solarte moves over, 1 out. Striding into the box, Hanley Ramirez, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike one. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike two. Lined hard toward right center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Kyle Seager takes his first shot here with a runner at first now and one away. From the stretch, here's the pitch. To short, hit hard. Backhanded. To second for one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is... Manny Machado comes to the plate to lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Orioles, the shortstop.
Look out as this bat shatters on impact. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Hernandez into the windup, looking for the strikeout here on 0-2. That misses. 1-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. And he'll try to entice him with the changeup here, but it dips below the knees. It's 2-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Line toward right center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. In now, Todd Frazier. He'll get to take his first cuts here. He's set. Here it comes. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. Nobody out. Runner on first. Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike two. And Hernandez will go to first. And a dive, but he's back in.
Why not? Make him get dirty.
Bunt sign still on with 2 strikes as he puts this one down. And Felix has to get the sure out at first, so it winds up a successful sacrifice. Jose Bautista will stand in now, still struggling to get anything going offensively. Chop foul at the plate, strike one. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Swing and a little tapper. That goes foul. 2 strikes on him now. 1 out and a runner on second base. And a fastball. Tough take there, but it's even back at 2-2. Now a check swing, but he does manage to hold up in time. Ball 3. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away. Coming to the plate now, Mark Trumbo. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Hey now.
Yeah, he's letting these guys know early on. He's not going to be afraid to work inside. That'll be something they'll need to think about.
And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. And that pitch comes over to catch the corner. It's 2-2 now. Chop foul over towards the dugout. Again, he sends it out of play. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him in the inning. Robinson Cano makes his way to the plate. He'll get us started here in the top of the 2nd. First offering on its way. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. On the move is Trumbo, but he's not going to get this one. It's into the gap. He's around first on his way to 2nd now, and he's in there safely. He's got a double. Nelson Cruz will get his first opportunity here, and that average is certainly not where he wants it, down in the 220s to begin the ball game. And he lays off there 1-0. To short. Machado has it. A quick out number 1. Adam Lind will get his first shot here, and you can see he's got that average up near the 330 mark to begin playing.
Well, when you look at what this guy's done so far, Matty, he leads this ball club in average. He's been a huge part of their offense so far this season.
And he lays off for ball 1. Runner at 2nd here with 1 man out. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Around 3rd, Cano on his way to the plate. And now Jones fires it in off the wall. And he will pull into 2nd with an RBI double. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Franklin Gutierrez. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. 1 out and a runner on 2nd base. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Swing and a miss on the sinker, and it's 1-2. Hops this one up just beyond the infield on the right side. Under it is Frazier now, and that's out number 2. Steve Clevenger, the hitter now, with a chance to pick up that runner from 2nd.
And this could prove to be a huge at-bat in this game, because you don't want to let these type of scoring opportunities slip away early.
Trumbo is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Adam Jones strides into the box now to lead off the home half of the 2nd inning.
Center fielder, Adam.
A swing, and it's popped in the air back behind first. Lind is there to take this one, and the bottom of the 2nd starts with a 1-pitch out.
Batting 6th.
Pedro Alvarez steps in now.
Pedro Alvarez.
First pitch here is a sinker that runs a bit too wide. It's ball 1. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Left a change out there for him, but he missed it. 2-1. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1. And down to first goes Alvarez as that misses for ball 4. Jonathan Scope steps in. He'll get his first shot at it here. Trying to jam him with the first pitch slider, but it's in a bit too tight for ball 1. Heading out towards shallow right. Gutierrez has it in his tracks, and he makes the catch for the 2nd out. Yonhervis Solarte will dig in, and this season certainly hasn't been all that kind to him as he enters play, with the average down in the 230s. And a ball, 1-0. Hit out towards 2nd. Cano has it. Throw to 2nd for the force out, and the side is retired. Ketel Marte steps in here to start out their half of the 3rd. Top of the order to follow.
Yeah, and you know he's the number 9 hitter, but you've got to go to the plate right now thinking like a leadoff guy. Just find a way to get on. Now
a leaping effort at the wall, but he comes up empty. This one is gone. Home run.
Center fielder number 12, Leonis Martin.
A solo shot here to straightaway right field. And the Mariners move out in front 2-0. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Bases are empty here. Nobody out. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. Bounce to first. Frazier is there. And he'll take this to the bag. 3 unassisted for the first out. Hanley Ramirez digs in with 1 run in and 1 gone in the inning. Swing and a liner. And that's in for a base hit, his second in as many trips to the plate. Kyle Seager steps in with 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Chris Young is going to come on to pitch here.
Yeah, it's been a pretty good inning here so far, so we'll see if they can scratch another run across right here.
Looks like a lefty and a right-hander throwing in the Baltimore bullpen. Here's the first pitch to him. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Well, when you plug Kyle Seager into your lineup, you can pretty much pencil in 20 home runs plus and anywhere from 70 to 100 RBIs, and that's a very productive hitter.
And this is on the ground to first. Could be 2. 1 there on to first. And talk about doing the job out of the bullpen. Matt Wieters will be the first to stand in here in the inning for Baltimore, with Manny Machado waiting to follow. Back to him, and that's off his leg. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. Manny Machado will stand in. He singled to lead off the home first. Hernandez comes set. First pitch on its way. In the dirt here. But fortunately here, no advance. 0-1 count and the pitch. And it's quickly 0-2. Throw over to the bag, and the runner back.
Got a pretty good lead right there.
Right field, and that'll get down for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. Stepping in, Todd Frazier. He successfully laid down a sac bunt in his last plate appearance. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. First and second here with nobody out. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Has to be thinking strikeout here. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. Now at the plate, Jose Bautista. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. High in the air out to center field. Martin is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2. Mark Trumbo stands in with 2 on and 2 out here in the third.
And you know, some guys just get better with runners in scoring position and 2 out. This is a big at-bat for him right here, even though it's still early. Waiting for it to come down is Gutierrez as he makes the catch to retire the side. Robinson Cano is ready here as we begin the top of the 4th. And they jumped out to that early lead, so now it's all about just adding on. Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. Baseball fans see Robinson Cano, and they think of his time with the Yankees and the Mariners, but some forget how great he was during the World Baseball Classic in 2000. A leap, but he can't bring it back into the park. It's a home run.
Up next for Seattle, designated hitter
Robinson Cano, a solo home run. Home run number 9 on the year, and the M's have taken a 3-0 lead. And he's retired 1 away. Adam Lind stands in after hitting an RBI double his first time around. Boy, he had a great at-bat last time up, and he'll look for another pitch he can drive right here. 3 runs, 6 hits, and no errors in the game for the Mariners to this point. And they go away here. It's a called strike, 0-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2. So 2 are gone here in the M's half of the fourth. And digging in is the right fielder, Franklin Gutierrez. Chop foul right at home plate. It's strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. And Gutierrez comes up empty there, and he's in a quick 0-2 hole now.
And this has been a pretty good comeback from that leadoff home run. 2 straight outs now, and 2 strikes here as well.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And here's a ball in the air now, carrying a bit out toward right center. Jones has a beat on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Adam Jones is set to lead us off in the home half of the fourth inning.
And right here is an important time for them to climb back into this one. They definitely want to even this one up sooner rather than later.
Solid base hit for him, his first of the afternoon. Pedro Alvarez is into the box, reached base via the walk in his first appearance. On the ground for Cano, this could be 2. A tag for 1, on to first, and Alvarez is hit into a double play. Jonathan Scope is into the box for his second appearance, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Hit hard on the ground to third. There is Seager. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Steve Clevenger heads for the box to start off the fifth in this one.
Catcher, Steve Clevenger.
And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. Hit hard on the ground to second. Scope has it. And the fifth inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. Ketel Marte stands in again. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first plate appearance.
Yeah, he absolutely crushed it earlier, so let's see if he can get into another one in this at-bat.
And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. Leonis Martin will try it again. 0 for 2 with a fly out and a ground ball thus far. Smoke toward the hole, and that's through for a hit. And he is in there. Hanley Ramirez digs in, coming off a single in his last at-bat. Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. 3 runs, 8 hits, and no errors in the game for the Mariners to this point. Pitch swung on and missed. The throw, and no throw as he'll just hang on to it. And a foul pop behind the plate. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the second out. Kyle Seager stands into the box. He's 0 for 2 so far in this one. And now we'll step off the rubber here and just look him back to third. Brian Kelly is going to take over here in inning number 5. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Swing and a looper to left. Solarte is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great job there. Leading off the inning, Yohanribus Solarte, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Well, they've got some work to do here, but there's still a lot of time left in this game. So just chip away, chip away.
Throw on to first by Cano, and there's the first out of the inning. Digging in, the switch hitter, Matt Wieters, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat, 0-1.
Boy, we're well into this ball game now, and he's thrown 70% first pitch strikes to all the hitters he's faced. And when you can get ahead, your results are going to turn out well.
Under it is Martin, and that's out number 2. Manny Machado will stride in. He singled in his last plate appearance. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. And indeed it will. He throws him out at first, and the side is retired. The second baseman, Robinson Cano, makes his way to the box to lead us off in the 6th inning.
Well, you know, he's been on base twice in this one already, so let's see if he can do it again.
Taken in by Scope. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. So one away now. Here's Nelson Cruz. Out in front of it, strike one. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike two anyway. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. And this is swung out and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 6th inning. Adam Lind ready to take another shot. Went down on strikes his last time up. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. In there, a base hit. So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and digging in is the right fielder, Franklin Gutierrez. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
Well, and he's got a great splitter. You're talking 88 miles an hour. You think you can hit it, but it just disappears on him.
And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Leading off the inning, Todd Frazier, and they'll need him to get something going here. Hernandez gets the sign. Here comes the first pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Oh, and he was fooled that time on the pitch away as he went around for strike two. Not too many strikeouts on the ledger for him so far, but it hasn't really mattered.
Yeah, I think ideally you'd like to see him miss a few more bats, but as long as you're keeping guys off balance and you're letting your defense help you, you don't need to strike a ton of guys out to be successful.
Now batting,
Jose Bautista will stand in now. He's struck out and flied out, 0 for 2 thus far. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
You know, he's pitched a really nice ball game to this point, but this is a big moment for him. So getting through the heart of this order at this stage of his outing would be huge.
A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone. Mark Trumbo stands in looking to put the bat on the ball for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Lifted in the air out to right. Gutierrez is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Steve Clevenger will stand in here to start the 7th in a game that's been sailing along to this point. Hit hard to short. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. Ketel Marte is set to take some more swings. He homered back in the 3rd inning. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. The 2-1 on its way. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. Now here's a swing and a high pop-up drifting into shallow right field. And this will be taken in without much trouble. It's an easy start to the 7th. 2 gone.
up next for Seattle.
At the plate, Leonis Martin. He singled his last time up. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. And he pops it up, back behind second base. Scope ranging into the outfield, and the inning is over.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the tradition.
Leading off the inning, Adam Jones, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
And so far in this one, they're still getting shut out. So this leadoff at bat could be huge if he can just get on base, because they've been held in check all game.
Chopped weakly to the left. Seager ranges to his right and taken in out there for the first out. Pedro Alvarez comes forward to bat again. He was the victim of a double play last time around.
Well, he doesn't have to worry about doing that again. Let's see if he can get something started right here.
Gutierrez is there, 2 down. Jonathan Scope strides in, grounded out his last time through. Lifted in the air to shallow center field. Martin is under it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Hanley Ramirez comes to the plate, and he'll start us off in the 8th.
Left fielder, Hanley Ramirez.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. After it is Jones. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Kyle Seager will stand in now, and he's been kept quiet out of the number 3 hole. Hitless in his 3 at-bats so far. In there, no balls and a strike. Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. In the air, down the left field line and deep. Solarte on the move. Around first, on his way to second now. And now this will get over the wall down the line out there for a ground rule double. And he swings on the first pitch as this is popped high into the air on the left side. There to pull it in is Alvarez, and there are 2 gone now. Nelson Cruz will stand in.
Yeah, guys, he's got to be feeling a little bit like that dog that gets left out in the rain while the rest of the family's inside by the fire. I guess he's just not seeing what everyone else is.
Matt Albert will trot in from the bullpen as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 out. Nori Aoki will start to loosen up in the on-deck circle as he'll bat with 2 on and 2 out here. Lifted the other way out to left center. Solarte is over, and that's the 3rd out. Leading off the inning, Yonherba Solarte, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Well, it's a close ball game, but it's starting to get late, so they need to get at least 1 back here in this inning.
And double-barreled action now in the Mariner bullpen as both a left-hander and a right-hander start to throw. On the ground up the middle. Marte ranging up the middle. Throw to first is in time for the first out. Now to the plate, Matt Wieters. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
And he's not quite as powerful from the left side as he is batting right-handed, so he just doesn't quite have that same pop in his bat batting lefty.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. Aoki on the move. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Manny Machado will stand in as they're quickly down to their final 4 outs tonight.
And Matt, they'd like nothing more than to ignite a 2-out rally right here. Maybe scratch at least 1 across before the 9th.
That command may be starting to drift a bit. It's 2-0 now. Late swing on the hitter's count. Still a good count for him now, however, at 2-1. Now here's the ball hit in the air to straightaway right field. This ball's got plenty of carry to it, and it is out of here.
Now batting, first baseman.
It's a solo home run off the bat of Manny Machado. And that puts the Orioles on the board. It's now a 3-1 ball game. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
He knows the drill out there. You've got to make him swing the bat. Cannot be giving up walks at this stage of the game.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. Franklin Gutierrez will stand in. One of the few guys not to join the hit parade so far. A little bouncer. That's a foul ball. Bat explodes as this is popped up. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Lifted in the air to center field. Jones is under it. He's got it 1 away. Into the box now, Steve Clevenger. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Hit hard back up the middle, and that'll make him 1 for 4 in this one. Ketel Marte is set to take some more swings. He homered back in the third inning. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball one. Down the first baseline. To second for one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Striding in to start the ninth, Jose Bautista, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
And so far in this ballgame, he hasn't even been on base yet, so we'll see if he can make an adjustment here.
Hit sharply toward the right side, and that is through into right field for a single. Mark Trumbo will stand in now, hoping to get on track as they've been able to neutralize his power out of the cleanup spot. 0 for 3 thus far.
Well, guys, it just hasn't been his day. You know, sometimes cleanup hitters are sort of all-or-nothing type hitters. But, hey, he's still got a chance to make an impact on this game right now.
And a dive, but he's back in there.
Keeping an eye on him.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Here's a fly ball now, lifted in the air out to right. Under it is the sure-handed Gutierrez for the first out. So a runner at first now with one away, and standing in the fine center fielder Adam Jones. And the runner will get back standing. Very weakly on the ground. Foul ball, however, strike one. Runner at first here, one man out. And Jones takes this one for a ball, 1-1. And Hernandez will go to first, and the runner back safely.
Just checking.
Runner goes. Pitch is high. The throw way late, and he's in there easily at second. Runner at second here with one man out. Runner's on his way to third. Pitch outside. The throw not in time as he just does get in there ahead of the throw. Set to deal. Here's the 3-1. Hit out of play, and it's a full count now. Struck him out. And now they'll likely need a base hit to get that runner home from third.
Third baseman, number
Pedro Alvarez makes his way to the plate, needing to make something happen. They're down to their final out in the ninth inning. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1. Sets the target low here, and it misses 1-1. The men on third with two down. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Marte is up with it. Throw on to first, and the ball game is over. And guys, the Mariners were given a great boost by the start turned in by this man, Felix Hernandez. Strike oppose. He's our tops player of the game.
Yeah, just the one run allowed, but